Thank you so much for your time. Good morning to you.
Hi, good morning. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Now, could you tell us a bit more about this morning's seismic event? Was it an earthquake?
Well, basically, yes, it was an earthquake that we registered, and we've checked our automatic locations, and we got it, like you said, at 2.5 at 8:30 this morning in the Soweto area. But it was quite a smallish event, so I am surprised that people did feel it. But what that shows me is that it was probably a shallow event. So I don't expect it to be that widely felt because it is shallow and it wasn't such a big magnitude.
Michelle, what caused the seismic event and how widespread was it?
Well, like I said earlier, I'm not sure how widespread it was felt by the public, but our stations, we do have stations in and around Johannesburg, and all of our stations did register it. I mean, they're very sensitive. They pick up ground vibrations which humans would never feel. You know, we can go right very, very low. So we picked it up quite widely there. And what caused it is what we suspect is what's caused the previous earthquakes in that area as well. It's probably due to the ingress of water into the abandoned mines in that area. Whenever there's a change in water level, we have noticed that's when the seismicity starts to increase again. So that is probably what caused it there.
And could we expect more aftershocks?
Yeah. That's a question I get all the time, and the answer is yes. Unfortunately, not so much aftershocks, but more we can expect more events in that area. We just don't know when. Like I keep mentioning, there's a rule of thumb that if there's an earthquake that's happened in a particular area before, we can expect a similar sized earthquake in that area in the future. The question is, we just don't know when.
All right, Michelle Grobbelaar from Council for Geoscience, thank you so much for that update. Of course, as you heard before, it's been going around on social media, a buzz on Twitter specifically with residents from Soweto, specifically in the Pimville area right here in Johannesburg, Gauteng, complaining and rather expressing that, of course, they felt an earthquake that had hit, in Pimville. But of course, as Michelle alluded, she was actually very surprised that they felt it because it was rather a small earthquake. Thank you so much for that update, Michelle.